You are now listening to Over Under the Influence with your host, Connor Lucas. Sponsored by the only beer as cold as the Rockies, Coors Light. My mom heard that. She goes, "Are you really sponsored by Coors Light?" I'm like, no. No.
Yes.
How are you, Robin?
Yo, we're back. We're going to go episode 13, part 2, because we were just here.
For you half marathoners out
We
there.
took a break to watch the
13.2.
Cavs, as you heard, but we're back. But we have something special. We got Mr. Mitch Sieber in the building.
Blah, blah.
We told Eric he had to go home, so we got Mitch instead.
Yeah.
What up, Mitch? How you doing, buddy?
First time on the mic. Never listened, but glad
Long
to be
time
here.
fan, first time
Yeah.
caller.
This
Yeah.
your first time?
First time.
First time, bro.
Yeah.
You've never been on the mic?
No.
Damn.
I'm speechless.
All right, well, we're going to fucking destroy
I'm
his
glad
ass.
that, I'm coming in.
It can't get
kind
much
of
worse than you on the last one.
Shut the
You're just
fuck
trying
up.
to take it off you, Mr. Jacksonville.
Oh, shut your mouth.
Siebes, we
Trashing
ripped into Deuce earlier today because we don't know what fan he is of. He's a Jacksonville fan. He's a Pittsburgh fan. He's a New England fan. He's an Alabama fan. We just don't know anymore. And he even said something earlier today. He goes, 49ers have a lot of picks. Long story short, he already ordered a hat, a 49ers hat.
Wow.
So
Whatever's convenient.
Jimmy G.
You really going to fucking go with them?
I guess I've always thought I've wanted to buy different jerseys from just certain players, but I just don't think I can take the heat, man. Too many people are. If you express fandom, it's a tight rope you got to walk on to not getting offend anyone on that shit.
That sounds like an interview question. When they're asking you, sir, can you explain?
Well, I just want,
well,
I
you
want a
see,
Paul Posluszny jersey.
you're
so
walking
bad.
tight
It's a
line.
badass last name. But if I
Fuck
wear that,
Paul
is everyone's gonna be
Posluszny.
like,
Penn State.
you think Paul Posluszny got ass raped by?
Sandusky?
Yeah.
the linebacker crew?
No,
Yeah.
but he's
Probably-
definitely sucked a dick before.
Paul Posluszny does?
For sure. His
Paul Posluszny would beat the fuck out of
Yeah, he'd snap a dick.
Jerry Sandusky.
I got a little fun fact.
Interesting time to bring that
down
up.
in
Let's hear it.
Florida.
Brought to you by Skittles. Plug.
Down in Florida, my landlord was Mike Thomas, linebacker for the Dolphins.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything that we're talking about?
Who the fuck is Mike Thomas? I've never heard of Mike Thomas.
Zach Thomas? Zach Thomas.
Zach Thomas.
Like we said, episode 13, we might be a little more drunk.
Zach Thomas?
I was going to say, as we promised, when we left last, we said we'd be more drunk. And by golly, we are.
Is everyone else drinking something
I'm drinking Coors
Am I
Light.
drinking?
50 proof here?
No,
I'm drinking the most ultra light beer. Superior
So-
light beer. 95 calories.
Logie and Mitch are drinking
Get at me.
whiskey.
No, Deuce and Logan.
I finished my whiskey because,
He's drinking Michelob, and I'm drinking.
I finished my scotch.
I'm drinking the sponsor, Coors Light.
I finished my scotch by the, fuck, what the?
Is there like a
Arch just came in.
Oh, we
here.
got a bug in the room. We got a bug flying around.
copyright
The dog.
infringement on the
The
Coors
dog.
Light?
Because someone
Oh,
can't
man.
keep their dog on a fucking leash.
Man, he came in hot, too.
He did. Oh, he
Is
wants
this
the blanket.
his
It's
blanket?
the blanket. That's what he wants.
Oh, did he take it?
That's a towel? No, that's the wrong way. Go that way. Go that way. Get the fuck out of here. Take the towel with you.
Let's get to the real issue here.
Yeah.
And
It's a big issue, too.
And
isn't it?
I knew it was an issue before the game.
understand- I know, but I said earlier I wasn't bothered. I'm a little bit bothered, and I'm a little bit concerned.
I was worried.
I'm very concerned. I don't know if they're a finals team.
Jesus.
Whatever I said.
I don't know if they're a
This
finals
Nazi
team.
is coming in here.
Whatever I said earlier, throw it away because
Yeah,
I'm
throw it out.
definitely concerned.
Where's LeBron go? Let's talk about LeBron's next destination then. Huh? He's not in Cleveland next year.
He's going to
That's a
Houston,
guarantee.
and Melo
Where's
is
he
going to
going?
join him, and so it'll be Harden, Chris Paul, LeBron.
I don't think he's going to
Melo.
Houston. I don't think he's going west. I still don't think he's going west.
If he leaves, I don't think the boundaries are. I don't think he cares. I think he would either stay in Cleveland or he would. I just don't know what other East team he would go to.
No, I see him
The
weathering the storm.
He's going to Golden State.
Poisoning God. Golden State. I think he's going to.
Would you start hating LeBron James if he went to the Golden State Warriors?
Absolutely.
No.
Yes.
I would too. I would hate him.
There is no.
I would.
Oh, I mean, I would really.
If LeBron went to Golden State, I would hate him forever.
Until
he came back home.
He'd have to go to a psychiatrist.
Where's home? Any other team?
They can't afford him. They can't afford
I'm going to
him.
Sacramento.
So where's he going?
I don't think he's going to L.A. anymore.
I don't either. San Antone.
Wow.
No.
If he goes west, he's going to San Antonio.
No, because he'd be the only fucking play. I mean, Kawhi, my God, is he this career done? I mean, he's got to hurt what hip or quad.
Who's gonna be the owner coach?
What?
Who's gonna be the owner of the coach that lets him, calls on shots, be the recruiter that he wants to be, and all that? That's gonna be a major part of it. If they're like, "Hey, LeBron, you're just another player at this point," he's not gonna go there.
No, he's not.
Yeah. So we just watched the Cavs Oklahoma City Thunder game.
Do we have a score update? Can we get a score update before we continue?
That's the thing.
To what?
It was so
that
bad.
game's still on?
Yeah.
Oh God.
It was so bad that we just stopped watching with 10 minutes left in the fourth, and decided to record this because we were like, this shit's over. It was bad. They were getting destroyed. Their defense, like I said earlier, was terrible.
Bad.
Very bad. Atrocious. You're giving open shots.
They scored a good amount of points.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
But their defense
They don't
is
have an
just
answer
so
for Steven
bad.
Adams. That guy's a.
They don't have an answer for anything.
That's very true, though. They don't have an answer for Steven Adams.
Well,
DeAndre.
our tallest player is Kevin Love playing center.
Not tallest. I mean,
LeBron's playing
he's
fucking power forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a
it's a
big
bad
body.
matchup.
There's no one that's nasty down there. I guess Crowder, but that's about as bad
Crowder?
as it gets for us.
That's great when he's our best option.
Defensive player.
So we've been drinking a little bit. What? Trying to Steves, what do you got? You're new to this. You're new to the game. What do you got? What do you want to talk about?
Besides sports day? Well,
Whatever.
So this is the first year you've arranged a PGA fantasy league.
Yes.
Quite different than football, I gotta say.
I haven't heard about this league yet. This is awkward now.
Well,
It's not. It's typical
It's
Connor,
like
Mitch, Eric
3 minutes.
tandem kind of thing they do.
Okay.
It's a segment. We can get
Mainly
you in.
Connor, Eric.
So it's a little bit awkward, but continue.
But I mean, it's not as interactive as football. Obviously,
Drop the
I mean,
ball on
you
that
kind
one,
of
Mitch.
just. You don't think so?
No, go ahead. I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
But golf is definitely a sport where I only probably know some of the household names. So fantasy is gonna like Brian Harmon. Apparently, he's my guy. Been starting him
fuck Brian Harper.
last 3 tournaments. But outside of fantasy football, I just feel fantasy sports. I'm gonna start, looking for it.
Yeah, fantasy golf is something. Thank you, Mitch. And we'll get you guys in on the next segment if you want. You want to play
Play.
fantasy golf?
No.
I'm glad I didn't ask you.
Just
ask you.
kidding. Probably would, but the next what year?
No, it's segments.
Segments.
Yeah, so you can get in. You can get in on
When is the next segment?
before the Masters.
Ooh, the Masters
That's something I'd be interested in.
in
Okay.
April.
Okay.
Clay's going.
All right,
to,
we'll get you in. We'll
Augusta.
get you in.
You guys see that?
Bowling.
Yeah.
Masters. Got it.
Our buddy's going down there to watch practice round.
Oh, Clay got practice. Is it Clay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Clay got practice round.
Did he do that lottery? Or someone just
Parents
bought him.
bought him.
His dad got it.
Can you buy the practice round and then the?
You can buy anything.
But the lottery or, I thought everything was a lottery no matter what. Or that's the.
You have enough money, you can get where you want to get to.
Is that okay? Yeah, you're
For
right.
sure.
Sorry, I was
I've
a little naive. I thought.
I'll say this though. I've been putting my name in that lottery for 4 years. Never got it.
It's just money. It's got to be connections though. That's
Both.
Takes money
One
to
comes
make
with the other.
Yep, that's very true.
money. So I recently bought a jewel.
Oh yeah.
And It's the best thing ever. Jewel Gang. Here, hold on. Listen to it while I smoke here.
All I'm seeing now is people throwing those things away, launching them off with their firecracker.
Well, they don't know what they're doing. It's Tide Pods, bro. Come on now.
Tide Pods.
I was just thinking about
Roll
that. I'm glad we're not
Tide.
in college right now, because that shit, man.
You
I don't know.
would
No,
really
I
do a
would-
Tide Pod?
No, but I watched kids eat throw up for $10. I bet that same kid would have eaten a Tide Pod. Shout out Matt Brenner. You know.
Well, yeah, but one of them can actually kill the fuck out of you.
Okay, out
You're
of
not dying,
out
are
of
they?
out
People
of,
are eating Tide Pods?
out of
Yeah.
everyone in the
Yeah.
room, who
For what?
Just
There's
Because
three.
it's on video.
There's 7 trillion people or 7 billion people on this earth.
trillion?
I said billion. I correct myself.
There you go.
Yeah, there's some dumb motherfuckers on this earth. Yes, it's a thing now. It's like there's like teenagers are eating Tide Pods.
I don't think internationally they're eating though.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Maybe probably not them, but okay.
If there was one,
320 million Americans. There's a few that are eating Tide Pods.
if
What
there
flavor
was
is it?
one person in this room that would eat a Tide Pod, it would definitely be Deuce.
I'm probably
Really,
Yep,
Connor.
you'd be the Tide Pod eater.
I'd be the Tide Pod eater.
This really isn't.
Your ass is fucking drinking.
I'd
every
like to
fucking
say
night.
that's not something I would have ever done.
No, I no.
But I've done a lot of shit.
I avoid bad decisions.
I've done a lot of
I have
shit.
a long track record proving that.
Yes, that is true. Can we do a little storytelling?
That's a
I've
good
gotten
point.
into
I
a
was- I
lot
was
of shit.
Going to do a podcast when I got picked up from jail by Eric, but I just mentally wasn't equipped.
What'd you go to jail for, Mitch?
Yeah, explain, Mitch.
Really nothing, you know. Story's old as time.
Classic denial. First step.
Mitch, put the mic up to your face.
Right there.
There you go.
Oh, hold on. Logan's doing the.
Actually, wait.
Oh, Logan's not holding it.
Logan might have been in the same little boat that you had there.
But did
Do
you-
you guys want to talk about that?
So
or?
mine was actually, it was a really nice Christmas party organized by some of our friends. Saw some people I haven't seen in
There you
a
go.
couple months, couple years with Ben Barons, who just got back from South Korea or where the fuck he was.
Korea. Hey, Winter Olympics
Hey.
2018. Let's do it, USA.
Pyongyang.
Let's do it, Team USA.
Once you once you get out of the
better than
states,
north.
you know you might as well be
We
somewhere.
My brother's going over to South
But,
Korea.
I worked Saturday, and I thought,
Shout out
you
Evan.
know, what a good way to celebrate this would just be to take some of the bottles that are near the bottom, and I'll just take them over there. I'll finish them off, go home, go to work. Wasn't the case. Got pretty drunk. Whiskey always is better with more whiskey. So, I did get a lift. Not sure if I ordered it myself or what, but they dropped me off. It was dark, about 1 a.m, raining. So I just ran up to what I thought was my house. Tried to get in for a little bit. Turns out, those people called the police.
Were you at least close to your house or no?
Yeah, I was 4 doors down. I had the wrong key, so I honestly thought it was.
You haven't met your
mistake.
neighbors yet?
No, I don't know. Everyone's like a duplex, so that's the thing. All the houses look alike, and everyone's like a family. So no one, you know, I'm like, 25. Everyone else is like families living in these places. So cops came and picked me up. I was unable to take care of myself. Did not have my phone, so they took me to a holding cell overnight. Wet clothes. Ate some spoiled milk in the morning. Got out the next day. Oh yeah. I forgot about this. This is the real nice part. My buddy gave me a sack of weed as a Christmas present because he's a good guy, and that was in my pocket. So
Shout out,
they
Danny.
got me on possession,
When in Rome.
and now we're fighting
Shout
the
out,
good
Danny.
fighting the good fight.
Danny Harrell.
Lawyered up. Going back for round 2 in the old court system
Free Siege.
February.
Free
Yeah.
Mitch. Free Mitch.
Dude, I was in there, man. I
Free
swear to
Mitch.
God, there was guys which like talking about beating their wives. People, this kid had all these like, sores on his arms. She just shot up, and then they picked him up and came in. People were in there, and I just felt like,
Probably,
you know,
probably
All I
wouldn't be-
tell I
I was
did was try to break
misrepresented.
in.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Possession.
they actually are like dropping the drunken disorderly charge. They're literally just going after the possession at this point. But with that, they can possibly suspend my license, even though driving had nothing to do with it. I was actually being a very responsible person by getting a lift.
You were.
You know what that is a problem
Another
of? The
sponsor of the
Trump
show coming.
administration just really hates weed. Thank you, guys.
Actually, they decriminalized it last year.
Don't
So if
guide
this
me.
was September of last year or any later, it would have been a much bigger deal. But,
Smoking weed is a personal
they
choice.
decriminalize it.
well, it's a minor misdemeanor. Anything under 20 grams now, so it's only $150 fine.
Fuck
and
the
then
police.
up to
Straight from the
30-hour
underground.
community service. And so that's what I thought I was gonna have to deal with. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll explain it in a job interview in a really nice way, and then once he threw the license thing in there, I was like, well, shit. I'm going to go talk to somebody, and we're going back at it. Hopefully the whole thing gets tossed out. But am I right in hearing I might not be alone on this one, Logan?
Praying for you, buddy.
Might be joining me over there?
I don't think he wants to get into it.
Oh, fresh.
For the
Plead the fifth.
police?
I plead the fifth.
Police cases? In your life or like recently? I've stayed away from it recently.
Logan has been a good Samaritan.
It's
for-
like it's the old Dave Chappelle skit. I plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. No one say
FIF.
anything. Cops, if you're listening, you're probably bugging this shit.
FBI is for sure listening.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Don't listen. Don't listen. It's all fake.
Trump 2020.
Trump 20.
The Rock.
Wow.
2020.
Throwing in political.
Mark Cuban 2020.
You
How
tell me
about,
The Rock was running.
how about over under the influence 2020?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
OU 2020. Ohio University 2020.
It sure as hell wasn't North Carolina, Georgia Tech, or Ohio.
How many
Who the
national
fuck that playing?
championships more than we currently have is Ohio State going to have by 2020? 0?
Urban's still the coach?
Football,
Urban's still
basketball.
the coach.
Because
Football.
Holtman, he's bringing us to a fucking title the next 2
Who
years.
wins the title first, Holtman or Urban?
Urban.
Urban.
Does
I
Holtman
say we
win a
get
title?
one more
Holtman
before
wins.
2020.
Holtman wins the title.
Holtman. Holtman wins a title.
Holtman
No.
won the title.
Holtman won't win a title.
Heard it here first, folks. Holtman won't win a title.
Holtman
your
will not
host,
win a
Connor
title. Urban will win a title.
By 2020?
Didn't they come out with early
Urban
preseason
Urban will
projections?
win a title
rankings?
by 2020.
I agree. I think this year.
When's it going to happen? Because I'm done waiting. I'm done with us getting
now that JG's
embarrassed.
gone.
2020.
Now that
No, it'll happen this year.
Who's Ohio
Yeah.
State's next football coach?
We're winning this year.
Chris Holman. Chris Holman.
Shiana.
I decided to switch over to basketball. No.
If we wanted Tom Herman
Tom
back
Herman.
from Texas, could we get him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Will we get him?
See, I
Yes.
hope he brings
It's gonna be
Texas
too
back,
late.
though. I hope he brings Texas back.
He won't.
They're
He
close.
will.
They had a
they
nice
have, like,
season
the-
last
they
year.
have- I think they're the top 4 or 3 recruiting class.
The next
Let's
Ohio
go fucking Bucks, baby.
the next Ohio State
I love
coach.
Buckeye football.
Oh, I love getting hammered on a Saturday
Oh,
afternoon.
did you guys hear this? And I actually I heard this from, pardon my take, got to reference the sources here. Lane Kiffin down at FAU just hired
Yeah, 24-year-old
offensive coordinator.
Charlie Wise Jr.
24.
or whatever his name is.
20 fucking 4, dude.
That is his name.
The Charlie Weiss
Oh, it
had
is?
sex.
Yes, somehow. That pig of a wife.
So he
somehow.
found the penis and then conceived. Now, at 24 years old, as a college football player, are they going to listen to this guy?
I think if he's just calling plays.
Yeah, for sure they're gonna listen to him. Actually,
He's not a motivator. He's not a coach
Let-
that has to tell him what to do. He's a coordinator. All he's doing is calling plays. And you can be a 24-year-old nerd who all you've done your whole life is call fucking plays.
Well, your adult life, you know what I'm saying? That's
I'm 25 and I'm still in college, and I can attest there's a lot of
Todd
nerds in
Haley's
there.
been calling plays for a long time, and he still sucks ass at it.
Yeah.
that's why he's gone.
By the way, Justin, Cavs gave up 148 points in 4 quarters.
Hopefully he took the over.
When did LeBron get pulled?
Didn't do anything.
I would doubt that he played in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
I
minute or two.
disagree with that
A minute or two.
because they play him for dumb
Well,
reasons.
Well, he was playing when we left with 10 minutes left, so he
Do you
definitely
think they
played,
trade
he played
LeBron?
2 minutes. I know that.
Trade him.
All right, Deuce though. So Deuce went to FAU. What are your thoughts on Kiffin and the whole FAU being probably better than they should be?
I mean, I think it's great for the school. I mean, it's a solid sized school. I mean, I think it's about this. I mean, well, it's a lot of commuters, but if you add that in, I'd say it's about the size of like OU or like a MAC school.
For sure.
Not the same atmosphere though.
20,000.
You're right. It's like a southern.
Wait.
South Beach
Before we go
kinda
any farther,
style.
are you a fan of FAU? Are you going to change next year? Are you a Florida fan? Are you a Florida State fan?
UCF guy.
I just don't know.
If you can't see, obviously you can't, but I'm rolling my eyes pretty fucking hard. But I went to FAU, so I'm always going to root for them.
I was just
But the
making sure.
Buckeyes are my team, yes.
Against
He's a Buckeye fan now. I'm kidding. Deuce has always been a Buckeye fan. I guess.
I can bring in a.
Although he is wearing Alabama Crimson Tide gear.
I can bring a little souvenir and show and tell in this little thing if you want.
Well, I mean, you can bring your Jags hat all you want. I don't really care.
No, I'm saying I can go. I have a little souvenir for you guys.
Go get it. What is it? Go get it.
Just show my fandom.
Go pick up some beers too while you're.
Shut the fuck up.
Go get some beers.
All I need is you do, Connor, is drive John.
He's just gonna go grab his FAU hoodie right now.
Ooh, I got that too.
Oh, two, which means he has something better.
He has something else. 148 points though. That's
Terrible.
it's All-Star game-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah,
150.
One team threw
150.
150.
In 4, not in overtime. in 4
So
quarters.
on the alternative of
So what do
that,
they do? They're
are-
losing
is
at
is
home.
OKC finding rhythm there? Because
No, it's us giving them clearly open shots. They're not finding a rhythm. They found a rhythm. Actually, whoever the owner is of OKC, Billy Donovan, the coach, should be mailing a check to Dan Gilbert, the owner of the Cavs right now, saying thank you for getting our team more confidence than we ever should have. Because now they're going to start rolling.
yeah.
We gave them that,
Well, yeah. When the Cavs
which
starts,
actually might help us in the end.
when the Cavs started slipping, that's where the media paid attention to. Left the OKC alone, gave them time to put some.
Curveball here.
Go.
Mike Vrabel is the Titans head coach.
Love it. Love
Breaking
it. Breaking news.
Mike Vrabel.
All right.
The.
Really?
Yes.
All right, shout out. You're going to say it, but the Ohio State University.
The Ohio State University, Mike Vrabel.
University.
All right, so Deuce came back finally with no beers that I asked for. You didn't bring any beers back.
You should have get you like a whole fucking pack.
I told you to bring a beer.
I need a beer too, dog.
Go back and get some beers.
Man, fuck you.
You know what though? With that,
don't need a
isn't
damn
the
beer.
idea to
All right,
like?
Siebes, go get some beers.
I'm sad.
All right, but I also have
get-
my lanyard I've had for the past
He brought the
6-7 years.
Can you tear the tags off that sweatshirt? Real quick?
Deuce, you're telling me. Hold on. Deuce, you're telling me you left the studio. Folks, when I say studio, this is just being recorded in my room.
Don't touch
My
anything.
But
mom's basement.
Do not touch anything.
But he left the studio to go get a fucking key lanyard saying that he was a fan.
that I've had for the past 6 years, 7 years.
So you're telling me you
7
attend
years.
you attend Ohio State University? Ohio State University classes with an FAU lanyard?
Yep.
How dare you?
Imagine. OC's got a lot of transfers.
Well, I don't care.
That's right.
Here on the Titans though, wouldn't you think they get someone to come in and like work with Mariota?
Well, all the talk was McDaniels.
Nah, he was Colts.
no
Colts. He's Colts, yeah.
All the talk was somebody.
I'm going to go get beers.
Who's got the
Continue-
Cardinals position?
Continue the
coming?
combo. I'm getting beers.
Coors Light for me, please.
Yeah, Michelob Ultra for me.
Michelob Ultra doesn't
Oh,
sponsor
actually, I
this
got a
show.
cup here. If you could fill up with scotch.
Maybe it's probably Vrabel's more of a player's coach than.
He's moved up the ranks fast.
Who's the DC and OC of the Titans? Is he gonna clear house a little bit? Is he gonna
Nah,
is he a
he'll-
guy?
nah.
to-
Maybe he goes and gets Todd Haley.
That is. Well, no, I thought Todd Haley got picked up.
Wow.
already. No.
That's a question.
Is Todd Haley somewhere already, Connor?
Already?
Todd Haley is not anywhere.
Okay.
I didn't think so.
floating in the ocean because he killed himself.
But is he? Because now you need an offensive mind, though. Because Vrabel's obviously not that.
You need to have someone work with Your
Speaking of the Tennessee Titans, which relates to Marcus Mariota, which relates to Chip Kelly, how long until UCLA is back in prominence, if they ever were? I don't know if back's the right word,
I'd say
but the Pac-12's weak.
I'd say within 2 years.
Are they going to come back?
Yeah, because the Pac-12 won this week, like you said, and I think just him being a coach, I think will bring in recruits, and he'll be able to run an offense in college that's perfect. I mean, college you can run that spread to perfection, way more than the NFL. So I think he'll have that up and running in 2-3 years.
He should. I don't know if he will. That is a hotbed. If you're recruiting South California, just California in general, I guess.
Oh,
You're getting some
cream
studs.
of the crop.
You're getting some studs.
You got a picking, man. Plenty.
The problem is, now he's going mano-a-mano against USC.
But what's that say? I mean, USC's.
Everyone wants to go to USC.
I mean, maybe.
No, everybody.
Still?
I'm telling you.
still?
Absolutely. What do you mean still? If not more now, not now than ever, but definitely now than
When? I mean, they're
it's
okay.
It's not 2006 USC, but they're better now than they were
I mean,
2 years ago.
Well, that's not saying much. They had like a
year away from.
Dude, we just they had 2 losses. They were a 2-loss conference champion.
and that's not saying much in the Pac-12, and Ohio State just fucking annihilated their ass.
But now UCLA is quote unquote back. If you're assuming Chip Kelly is going to bring them back.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona State, Herm Edwards.
Don't put much in that.
Stop.
It's fucking Arizona State.
And they're sponsored by Adidas.
Herm Edwards has
UCLA
has
is
never.
too,
Herm Edwards
which is
hasn't
why
coached
they'll
in
never
college
make it all
since
the way back.
1979.
Okay, let me ask you this question. The 2018 Pac-12 champion is who? No answer?
I would have.
Do you ever think about it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Why?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. I need
It's
to think
USC.
about it.
I.
I'm going to call
There's no
false
way
on
I
that.
could not go. No.
It is definitely USC.
I mean, losing. I mean, I might go Stanford. I might go USC or UCLA. I mean, I don't.
Do you
There's a-
Give me the Cardinal.
I mean,
Bryce Love?
Stanford might be the only team that I can actually, because I mean, Bryce Love came back. They're the
Bryce Love
same
come
team.
back,
I'm pretty,
yep.
I'm pretty sure. But USC loses Barkley. I'm pretty sure they lose a couple other guys. I don't think I could definitively say.
Is Matt Barkley still playing, or is Sam Darnold leaving?
Does that say Barkley?
Yeah.
I meant Sanchez.
Barkley's is Barkley still on the depth chart down there for Philadelphia?
No one cares.
No.
Okay, so
Might
I will
get a Super
say,
Bowl.
I'll say here first, USC is my Pac-12 champion. Deuce has Stanford. You have Stanford, Logan.
I do have Stanford.
And Siebes.
Stanford. Wow. I'll take USC. They didn't really lose too many players.
Besides their quarterback.
Well,
Besides their top overall pick in NFL draft 2018 quarterback.
on the defensive
Hopefully not
end.
the top overall,
You're right.
because then we're gonna have some
For your
problems.
sake.
Okay, let's get a little crazy. Not too crazy. 2019 Pac-12 champion. 2 year. You have to go.
That's
2 years.
that's very crazy, Connor.
Okay.
College players are only for 3 to 4 years. That's a completely different team.
Okay, I was just
That's
trying
too much. NFL, I could maybe tell you, but college, that's too much.
Okay, if we're gonna go NFL, how much longer does Tom Brady play for?
2 more years.
2 more years?
As in, he plays this year, and
Like,
he's
he's obviously playing this year. He's playing
if he loses, ooh,
Do you think it's a?
I think. All right, I'm a bold take. Sorry, Mitch. Bold take. He retires after next year.
No.
Do you think it's a clean exit? He just, has the kind of like the basketball parade, and that's his last year. Everyone knows about it, and he just waves off, or he thinks he has another year. They let him go. He thinks about signing. There's rumors of him going to another team. He's sitting out.
Partially, I would agree with that because I don't think he'll have like a.
I don't think
This
it's
is
gonna
my
be
last
neat.
year. I think he'll just football. It's almost like he's at that point like no one ever has been before. he'll just keep going until he can. Like you're not. He's gonna just be like, my body can't take it.
Tom Brady's going to get injured at some point. He's going to get popped.
Yeah, I mean,
he's going to get popped.
Father Time is going to come in, and I don't know.
And I hope to God it's this fucking week. I'm fucking done with Tom Brady's fucking bitch ass. Fuck you, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Michigan,
Dante Flower,
the Patriots, just everything about Tom Brady sucks.
Okay, like you said, Mitch, who's taking him out?
Fowler.
Dante Fowler.
Dante Fowler.
Fowler. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I think Fowler is going to get a
Hey, how about this one?
Dante Fowler is a dirty motherfucker.
Blair Brown.
So.
Blair Brown's going to take him out.
That's a good call.
Let's go, Blair Brown. Ohio University.
Blair Brown plays for the Jags?
Ohio University.
Ooh.
OU.
I've done a shot. Hey, claim to fame. Done a shot with Blair Brown at Tony's Tavern.
Ooh.
And it wasn't a hot nut.
Oh,
I was going to say.
Wow.
It was Jack Daniels.
I love
Thank
how
you very
Logan's
Just straight Jack?
Logan's claim to fame
Damn.
is taking a shot at a random bar in Athens, Ohio with Blair Brown.
No.
I got a better
my
one.
claim to fame with him, not my claim to fame with everyone.
What's your-
claim to fame
I got a claim to
Hold on.
fame with Darren Lee.
Both you.
Logan was with me.
As
well, no,
do I, claim to fame.
Logan did not take that shot. Logan tossed it.
I did toss that shot.
I
for
took
Darren Lee.
it. Now I
It
will
was late
say.
night. It was Callahan's. It was
Callahan's.
tequila. I don't do any of those things.
Now I will say I
I don't
threw
do any of
I
those
just
things
threw
well.
I threw it up right as I took it, but I attempted.
Hey, that's all that matters. All right, Logan, what's your actual claim to fame then?
Darren Lee shouts at Callahan.
D. Lee, shout
Who's
out.
the most famous person you've met, like, organically? Like, they weren't like, hey, if you come here at this day, this time, you can get a, signature from whoever the fuck. Like, who's the person you just, like,
Deuce,
you just came to...
You don't have to
vouch
raise your hand, man.
Well, no, I don't. I got
Deucer just raised his hand.
I got one, but I want you guys to go if you guys.
Well, you start us off.
My fault.
Well, no, because do you guys have one?
Well, so I'm actually going to stumble on his last name. He's his nickname is the Tasmanian Devil in the UFC, which I'm not even sure if...
Clay Guida?
Clay Guida.
Nice.
I was at
Who's that?
a bar in Chicago last year about this time, actually. Shout out. It was today, because today is Kaylee Niederhellman and my sister's birthday, and I was at Kaylee Niederhellman's birthday party last year, taking a piss at the urinal, none other than Clay Guida. But
Clay Guida is a mixed martial arts legend, by the way, if you don't know who
he also was in the Geico commercial where he tore up a house. Well,
he's a legend.
But, standard bathroom rules apply. I can't talk to him, so just...
All right, I got a couple.
Mike
that's
Furry.
that.
Oh,
You have-
yeah, Logan.
You have,
Yeah,
you have a couple?
Yeah, I have a couple.
Mike Furry
But yeah,
is
Logan, Logan go.
he's now the Chicago Bears wide receiver coach.
Do you have a story behind it, or you saw him?
He recruited me. I went and played for him,
Oh.
and now he's coaching the wide receivers for the Chicago Bears.
Wow. Okay. Logan just shut us all down. Logan probably should have gone last.
Yeah,
But that's fine.
I pissed next to a guy who could
I
beat people
texted
up.
Yeah.
him. I texted with him regularly.
Okay. So,
So you still have his number?
I ate his wife's pussy.
You
And
wait.
he just has an unsurprisingly hot wife. So I just wanted to make a comment about high corn.
Unsurprisingly,
Michigan.
So he's a good-looking guy.
He looks good. And that's kind of like a rule of thumb. And maybe a rule of like 3 thumbs. When you enter the NFL, your dick just grows. Because you can't walk around an NFL locker room with a small cock.
no way.
No,
So
yeah.
that's
But
where
it happens.
the 3 thumb lengths come in. Like I feel like your dick might grow. Like when your ego goes up,
Your dick definitely
dick
grows for sure.
And
How much,
Because you
though?
can't 3 thumb lengths. That's what I said. The
Oh,
rule.
3
Of,
thumb
the rule of
lengths?
3 thumbs is what I call this.
Oh shit.
The rule of 3 thumbs, which
I need
is
to get in the
essentially 3
NFL.
inches.
Just
That'll
like
dou-
any
that'll
position.
double my
Like
length.
if I'm a
But
ball
you
boy,
can't-
I get a huge dick.
Right, but you just can't be around that. You can't be around other big dicks and not have a big dick.
So if you're in the NFL, your dick is at least as long as 3 thumb lengths
It's bigger than mine.
3 thumb lengths longer.
plus your normal dick.
But if you go to a place like Ohio State, you get like a thumb length and a half. And then
Just-
when you get
just
to the
from being there.
NFL, it's like
Yeah.
another thumb length and a half.
Wow. So if you went to Ohio State, you would have 4.5 thumb lengths.
No. I'm saying you can get your thumb lengths quicker than others if you go to a big school like Ohio State. Like you have to have a bigger
Yeah.
dick
No,
to
no,
play
no,
football
no.
at Ohio
Semi-
State.
No,
pro
but you're saying
college team.
you get a thumb and a half
Thumb and a half at Ohio State.
from Ohio State, and you get the 3.
No. You get
from high school to from high school to pros. There's 3 possible.
there's 3 possible.
But being at Ohio State is a place where you
It's
can
a pro.
get that.
It's a pro team.
You can get that 1.5
They're a $1 billion team.
of that 3.
Ohio State's a $1 billion team.
go
and none
to-
of the players
Did
get
they?
paid.
I didn't think
Eastern
they praised them
Michigan,
this
you're
year.
going to get like a
Did they
half
not?
or a quarter.
Did they not appraise college?
Negative.
Yeah.
Ohio State
Negative,
is the
Here's my-
most valuable program in the country.
That's right,
It's
we
a
signed
$1 billion.
Here's my
program.
question, Logan.
Wow. Texas
Logan.
fell.
Yes.
Can you get a negative dick length?
A negative diff.
I don't think playing college football. I don't think. I mean, well,
Can your di-
all right, take it back. BYU.
Can your dick go
It might go down.
inverted?
Yeah.
BYU.
Coach of the Baylor, or ex-coach
Larry Nasser.
of Baylor.
I still think their dicks were.
His dick probably
Art
Yeah, big
Briles.
old
Larry
small.
Nasser.
I saw something about Art Briles like admitted something recently.
That he knew.
Yeah, he like confessed to like something.
Probably because he knew. He probably was involved. He
All right,
probably
Connor,
did.
you got anything you wanna?
Joe Pa knew.
You got any claim to fame?
Claim to fame. No, but I was in Vegas a couple weeks ago, just for a flight layover. I was actually in San Francisco, and you don't know who this is, but I saw Anthony Showtime Pettis, who is another mixed martial artist. I saw him.
Aaron Andrews.
I didn't say anything to him. I should have.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Probably would've liked
if
it.
we're
I
just
mean,
talking about seeing people,
People
then-
like that
yeah.
probably
Fine.
don't get too many, random.
But I don't think I don't
Walk-ups.
know if I've seen anybody that's like, oh hell yeah, like that's my guy. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Oh,
Yeah. Can you?
well-
just
Who's your ultimate celebrity meetup? Random like that.
We most of us. I'm not sure
Is
if everyone in the
is
room.
LeBron allowed?
We got out of
Yes.
Oh,
we got out
fuck
of an
LeBron.
Uber and we saw Eddie George just on the
we
street.
saw Eddie.
We did.
Oh yeah, we
and
did.
that motherfucker could put on
Two
pads.
My girlfriend took a picture with Eddie George.
That's right.
Yeah.
Persistency is key. But
I would let
he
Eddie
could-
George fuck my. If I had a girlfriend.
Dude,
I'd
I
like
would-
to say
I
I would,
wanna- yeah.
but I just don't know if I could recover
No,
from that.
I couldn't.
I mean, you can
Because-
recover now.
But you have to think about the rule of 3 thumbs. Eddie was in the NFL. Eddie went to Ohio State. He's had those.
3.
He had an extra thumb and a half for quite some time.
I think he
at Ohio
passes
State.
Heisman.
Heisman is actually an extra 2 thumb lengths. If I didn't mention that earlier.
Wow.
So
So
He
you
also
he
does
had
Broadway.
5 thumb lengths for the Heisman Trophy.
And he's also been on HBO. So wow, it's really.
I
just-
mean, that dude's dick is big. Bottom
you-
line.
but he's big as fuck. He can put on pads and literally crush out a 1,000-yard season.
Eddie George is NFL
Okay,
ready right now.
Here's the other
Bottom
thing.
line.
yeah.
Here's
My
my
God, is he beautiful?
here's my next thing. Eddie George's thumb has to be way bigger than my thumb.
Thickness.
So that
For sure.
So
and
he's
girthy.
Yeah,
You do
it's
have to think
girthy.
girth.
He's got a vein wrapped
so
around
he's
that.
getting inches.
Yeah.
Essentially, he's getting 5.5 inches
Damn close. Damn close. Yeah.
I bet you the
on
rule.
top of the big ass dick he already had.
That's what you have to remember, folks. Eddie didn't have a small dick to start. Eddie had a big dick when he got to Ohio State. And he's like, you know what? I want this to be a little bit bigger.
Oh, buddy, he is.
I'm going.
George is fucking awesome.
I'm going the NFL.
It's
But
a
he
must.
was-
It's a requirement.
He was about a thumb length short of the end zone though, for that Super Bowl. Couldn't get it done.
The Titans.
That wasn't Eddie.
Titans Rams. Titans
He
Rams
was
at
playing.
99.
Oh, he was playing, but
Eddie.
His team.
Eddie motherfucking George.
Is that
Eddie's
McNair?
the man.
McNair?
Well, shit. Now that I think about it, if
R.I.P.
we're going,
Steve
if
McNair.
we're going to that, now that I think about it,
Let's not get
I've-
into
I've-
the details of that.
I've dapped up 12 gauge Cardell Jones.
Yeah.
I've dapped up Zeke.
Couple blue jackets.
I've-
while they're
yeah,
out.
I've-
I mean,
Like while they're out as much as I'm out.
yeah.
the Blue Jackets definitely.
Pine House, Zeke at
Yeah.
South
Midway.
Beach on their 5-day
Those
vacation.
dudes just pick up chicks. They were literally just
terrible.
going
Yeah,
there and grab. Cardale was cool for me because I saw him walking out of Callahan, and so I hollered to him, Dale.
What's
and
up, Dale?
he was walking out, and he like just threw his hand up, kind of like a Jeep wave. But he actually, you could tell, like he processed in his mind, "Hey, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna go dap this kid up for recognizing the talent." So, he didn't get big time, but I'm like his same age, so it's something else to be a fanboy.
Siebes, you think? All right, so Siebes, because you can't physically see Mitch. Mitch is a big boy. Mitch, do you think you could beat Cardell Jones in a fight?
No. Fuck no. I'd get gassed so fast right now.
You think you could beat Zeke in a fight?
Fuck no. Anyone in the NFL. Actually, let's name people in the NFL we think we could beat up.
No one.
No.
Okay, so how about this?
Little Lutz.
Adam Vinatieri?
Maybe the punter and kickers. That's the only I feel like.
What about Adam Thielen?
No.
No. Ooh,
Sam Bradford.
Here's the thing. How much does Adam Thielen weigh? I weigh 300 pounds, man.
But he's
That's
such.
a,
I mean, he
I'm
can
6'3",
click
and I'd get tired, but I think.
Thielen's like what 6'2"?
Yeah. Are we just wrestling, or can they punch me?
I think it was just a straight fight. That's
You're just fighting.
fisticuffs.
Well, I guess.
CJ Beathard.
CJ Beathard.
Okay, now we're just talking about the whitest people in the league.
LJ
Yeah.
Scott.
I honestly think I'd have a better chance against
Kirk
Keenan. Keenan.
Kirk could probably fuck me up.
You think? Okay, so Logan's
Welcome
also
to the
very
squad
big.
next year.
You
Kirk.
think you can?
Ooh,
Welcome to the squad next year. Kirk. It'll be good to have you back. Mitch is a motherfucker for taking him from me. It
You
all
know
worked
what?
out though.
Fucking Kirk, dude.
who's the LA
Hey, hold on.
quarterback?
I will say this: Logan has named every player in the NFL and said, "Welcome to the team." So one way or another, Logan is not going to have the team that he's.
I'm gonna have a 3-time. I'm gonna be a 3-time fantasy winner after next year. This time next year, let's get back together, the four of us, and
I honestly.
celebrate my third.
I mean, this is
0%
This
chance.
might not be real, but I almost wish I was in Eric Larson's position, where at least he's happy. You know, like he won
He's
not
not
winning.
happy.
He won not taking the ACT though. You know, he got to experience the rush of not
Okay.
losing.
Okay, let's lead up the listeners here. So our fantasy league, we take it very serious. Everyone in this room is a part of the league. So Mitch is in it, Deuce is in it, Logan's in it,
2-time champion.
I'm in it.
14 team league.
Our punishment for coming in last place was to take the ACT retake for probably most people. And our buddy Clay ended up coming in last, so he has to retake the
Which is
ACT in
perfect.
February.
Shout
Perfect
out Clay.
person. Perfect
No,
person to do it.
he's taking it in April. He's
April.
gonna sit on this for a minute.
He's probably gonna study for it.
I
would.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick fan poll. Should I go to law school?
You been thinking about
Wait,
it?
what? Should you go to law school? That came
Talking
out of nowhere.
ACT. I was thinking LSAT.
Okay, what's that? If you're going to law school, what do you do in the undergrad? Is there like an undergrad law?
You can have whatever major you want.
But poli-sci is probably the
The move.
Poli-sci is probably the move because